Good morning, guys. Okay, so we're going to throw this one at you here. After I did my video yesterday telling you guys about the takeover, if you will, that's planned for the grid, and I had mentioned many times about getting independent from the system, trying to come up with as many ways as we can to help. I was talking to Elliot the other day, and again, you guys know that Wellbots is a huge supporter of the prepper community and the channel and everything, at Elliot especially. He had mentioned this product, which is the Aviva L780. It is a small solar generator. I mean, small. I can pick it up like that one hand. All right. It's not one of these that's going to run your house or anything like that, but it is an entry-level generator that will give you some power. Now, Elliot and I both agree, solar generators are expensive, and not everybody can afford, $800, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to get a solar generator. So he had come up with this idea to show you all the Aviva L780. Now, like I said, it is a small portable solar generator. Okay, we'll put it through the test here as we go, but I wanted to kind of show you this, the basics to it, as you will. You saw me just there pick it up with my hand. It's got a nice molded handle right on the top. The thing weighs 16 pounds. It's not heavy, so it can certainly be carried around. Okay, but again, that's because of size. For charging, it comes with a power brick. All right, so is what it is. Got a light on the front, which is kind of nice, but not that you're going to be carrying this around for a flashlight. But let's turn this around and take a look at it. Okay. It has two AC ports. It has your USB ports. It has your USB-C ports on there. It has a cigarette adapter. It has the basic functions. Doesn't have 6 ports or anything like that, but at this price point, I don't expect it to. This isn't something that you're going to run your well pump or whatever on, but we're going to check out and see what it runs. It runs up to 500 watts. Okay, that's what it will power. It'll go up to 740 for a surge for starting, but then continuous power is 500 watts, which is good. We'll see what it gets. We certainly know that this will give you light in the house. You can plug a couple of lamps into it or whatever, no problem, to lighten up a house. I mean, I look at mine, if I put 2 lamps here in the house or whatever, I could light pretty much the entire first floor. It's not going to be bright light in studios, but it's not going to be stubbing my toe as I'm walking through the room in the dark in the morning when I get up. Okay, so in that respect, it's good. I can't complain about anything. The one thing, anything about it, for what it is, it looks to be a good product. It is definitely solid, definitely sturdy. I charge this on AC. I will tell you this, it is not a fast charging unit. They claim it's got the Qualcomm fast charge. It ain't fast, okay? When I got this, it had 60% charge in it, okay? It does not have the numerical function on here as to how much it's charging. It just gives you the little 5 bars. So 3 were full there, as you can take a look. I plugged it in. It was running for 4 hours before I went to bed last night. It still wasn't fully charged, okay? Overnight, obviously, it did. Now, according to the site, it says it takes 10 hours on AC to get a fully charged battery. That's slow. However, I'm going to say this. It's better than nothing, okay? It will take up to 180 watts of solar panels. So, the portable panel that I talk about all the time, the 12C van, is a 120 watt. So maybe you want to get one a little bit bigger than that, because if you're only going to use one panel for this to charge it. that would only give you 2/3 of the input. I would certainly recommend getting a 160 panel or a 180 panel if you were working with this. Again, this is, in my opinion, okay, looks to be a great little generator for somebody on a tight budget, somebody who lives in a small apartment, or certainly this is a bug out generator. Absolutely. Because literally at 16 pounds and a nice handle on top, one hand handle, you can easily carry this with you. Okay. And I mean, again, portability is key for a lot of these generators. Don't get me wrong. I love my Delta Pro, the big one. Been using it out in the garage for power tools and stuff like that. It does great. The thing weighs over 100 pounds. I'm certainly not going anywhere with it. I can pick that thing up. I put it in the back of the truck or something like that and move it. I can drag it around on wheels, but it's not these big wheels or whatever that you can go over the backyard with. So you got to move it that way. This one I can just carry around wherever I need. So let's put it through the paces and see what I can get out of it. All right, so as per normal in testing stuff, we're on my kitchen floor again, because one of the big things I always want to test is how well it runs my side-by-side refrigerator. That is a crucial component, I think, for a lot of people, keeping food safe. Okay. Now, I know there's no way to test a toaster or a coffee maker with this like I normally do. That's just not going to happen. So let's see if it'll run the refrigerator. And then if it'll take that, I'm also going to put a lamp with it. So let's take a look at this. All right, so if I get that set up here. All right, we're on. There's just a little AC button, so we're going to put that on. A little red light pops on and now tells me I've got power. So I am going to plug in the refrigerator. And we hear it beep, so it came on. And I can see the lights on. And there the compressor's kicking in. And you can see on the right-hand side of the screen there, it is output. You've got input on the left side, the little circle. Obviously, there's nothing input. Output, you see what the output is. There is no how much your output is, so I can't tell. It doesn't say I'm using 500 watts or 270 watts or anything right now. So it just shows that I am draining the battery. So let's try plugging in a lamp at the same time. Okay, plugged in. All right, I have a lamp going and the refrigerator going at the same time. Nope, it hasn't tripped anything. My refrigerator is still running. I can see the display on the screen that says ice, so I know we've got something going there. All right, so let me run this through and see how long. I'm going to take the lamp off, but I know it'll run the refrigerator and the lamp at the same time. Let's just see how long it will run my refrigerator by itself. So I'll be back after we have drained this battery out and see how long that takes. All right, so back from the kitchen floor, and we're going to get over here now. So mixed results on running the refrigerator. It ran my fridge for about 2 hours. It still has plenty of charge in here, but the compressor in the refrigerator was a little much for it eventually to be able to handle. It ran it, the compressor would go on, obviously cool the fridge down. 15 minutes later, the compressor would come on, do it again. About 2 hours in, the unit started beeping at me. Beep, 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 beep. I went and go check it out, and the power to the refrigerator was off. So what it was doing when I was running the refrigerator was you'd hear it cycle through. The normal running of the refrigerator was below the 500 watts. When the compressor kicked in, it was going into its surge capacity, and would run, but it wasn't able to run the compressor long enough to keep the refrigerator cold, so it was running it more often and more often and more often. It's getting that 15 minutes was turning into 10, turning into 5, turning into 2. So, does this have the capacity to run a side-by-side refrigerator? Not for a long time, okay? Sure, you can get a couple hours out of it in a short-term power outage. Okay, that it might help you. So basically what I'd say this is good for is keeping the lights on in the house. Maybe running your CPAP machine or any small things that you're going to need. Obviously something like recharging a computer or a phone, it would do fine, but in an SHTF situation, your phone's going to be pretty much useless. What it could be very useful for, I will say this, is for charging your batteries, your rechargeable batteries that you have that go in things like your flashlights, in my case, my security cameras, anything like that. So, those smaller drain items, this is definitely good for. Again, like I said, the best thing is this thing's portable. You can run smaller stuff on it. But the cool part is it gets somebody into getting some power. Right now, this thing retails at $4.99. Apparently, the price is going up to $6.99, at least on the website. Amazon currently has it for $3.99. Wellbots and Elliott are giving us a coupon code where we can get this for $3.75 plus free shipping. So if you're in the market for a small generator that will keep your lights on, maybe keep some of your medical products going, this one's affordable for pretty much anybody. Okay, so does it fit my needs? No. Does it fit some people's needs? Yes. Okay, and again, I've said a billion times, there is no one way to prep. Everybody's situation is different. This may be perfect for somebody else. This may not necessarily be perfect for me. Well, it's not perfect for me, but I've got the ones that fit my situation. If you are in a little apartment or living in an RV or something like that, again, we've got people from all walks of life on here. This may be exactly what you're looking for. So, that being said, would I say it's a good unit? Yes, for the right situation. But again, would I say the Delta Pro is a good unit? Yes, for the right situation. Okay, and again, portable is huge. Now, as per normal, we are going to give them away. So, on Saturday, well, I'm going to qualify this first off. All right, before we go anywhere. Guys, I do not do Telegram. There is no short list, nothing. If the scammers come on here, which inevitably they will, ignore them and report them, okay? There is no short list. I'm not asking you to email me, Telegram me, call me, send smoke signals, carrier pigeons, whatever, okay? This will be given away live on the live stream on Friday or on Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern time, okay? Yes, contractors. In order to win these, you need to be present on the live stream. You need to put a comment on this video only. Okay, do not send me an email saying you want to get entered. The only way you can enter is by putting a comment on this video. I'm not even going to reply to the emails. I get them. It's a no. Okay, deal with it. You need to put a comment below in the video, or below a comment on this video only, with the state you live in. Yes, contiguous 48 again. Okay, the shipping to send these to Alaska or Hawaii would be more than the unit costs itself. Okay. And let's see, what do I think we should add this time? Let's add... I don't know, what sounds good? Your favorite type of dog. How about that? The only reason I do that is that's to keep the scammers off of here from going, oh, gee, I'll just put something in. I try to do whatever I can. It seems to somewhat work. Then I got one other little surprise for you. We're not going to give away one of these. We're not going to give away two of these. We're not going to give away three of these or four of these. We're going to give away 5 of these on Saturday night's live stream. Okay. So if this is a unit that would suit your purposes, please feel free to enter and get in and hopefully do it. If anything, it's getting, like I said, getting some light on the subject, getting people going with a little bit of backup. If you don't win, obviously I will put the link below so you can pick one of these up. Like I said, after the coupon code, which I'll also put below, it's $375 with free shipping. The last thing I will add, I also checked with Elliot. We talked about the coupon code for the Delta 1300. That coupon code, they have no plan on making invalid or anything like that anytime future. So if you're trying to save for one of these and you can do it in a couple of weeks or whatever it is, the coupon code should still be valid. He'll let me know when the code is going to end, but if you can afford one of the 1300s for $7.99, that coupon code, the Prep 200, is the coupon code for that one. That'll still be valid for a while. So, just another way to get more people powered up after the videos I was telling you about yesterday. Any power is good power, okay? Even if this is only going to get you maybe lights or an apartment-sized fridge or something like that, it's still better than nothing. Have a good one. Pinball out.